So if you're here from TikTok, what's good, what's good? If you're here just because you clicked, I appreciate you being here. Show some love, if you don't mind. So we're about to watch this video, and I'm gonna react to it. It's called My Issue with Japanese Street Interviews. We Are Not Like How They Show You by Asagi's Life. I personally do have an issue with Japanese street interviews, and I think this creator feels the same way as I do, as someone who is Japanese. These street interviews are not an accurate representation of us as people. The actions of a few people, or let's say the answers of a few people, is not a representation of a whole population. And I think that it is important to look at us as individuals. But with that being said, I want to watch and react to this and give my take. So feel free to watch along. Let's get it.
I saw a Japanese video about body count. Do you have really many Japanese women nowadays a high body count? I'm pretty sure you watched some of the street interview content. Some girls in Shibuya answering controversial questions.
I saw that video.
Do Japanese women cheat? But don't take it seriously. I'm not a big fan of street interviews. It's fun to watch for sure, and it has a value, but their contents, I don't really appreciate it because they are only asking people in Shibuya, which is like, it's not the standard. It's not the Japan standard.
I love my people, you know what I mean? I'm speaking on my Asian side right now, you know, don't motherfucking take that shit out of context. But I will say this, Shibuya and Shinjuku, because I think I've seen some interview videos happen in Shinjuku as well. Aside from the good people, right? The people that work, gotta do, you know, got shit to take care of, gotta run errands, so they live in Shibuya, Shinjuku, whatever. Shibuya and Shinjuku is a hotspot for fucking degenerates, at least in Tokyo. Kabukicho, a lot of degeneracy goes on there. Shibuya, too, a lot of degeneracy, getting drunk, doing some dumbass shit. Not everybody, but it's just a hotspot for degenerates to hang out. You go to Shibuya Station, you can hang out right in front of the damn dog, Hachiko. If you're a girl, guarantee you if you stand there for fucking 5 minutes, you'll get hit on by at least like 5-6 guys. It's a degenerate ass hotspot motherfucking area, okay? So if you go to these areas and you interview the people there, you're gonna get some degenerate ass answers. And you always have to remember, these content creators who do these like street interviews, these stupid ass questions like what's your body count shit, they pick and choose what they want to show. Majority of the Japanese people, right, they don't want to be on camera. They're really big on privacy. That's one thing you got to understand. A lot of the people that answer these questions look like some damn 19, 20, 21, 22-year-olds, college grads, or in college, young as shit, probably have no life experience. But it's just like, y'all really eat this shit up. Like, even on the topic of cheating, especially on like TikTok, this shit gets reposted, like little cuts, and people just look at one video and the opinions of 3 people, and all of a sudden now we're all this way. Every Japan related video, there's a comment saying like, oh, and don't forget you're gonna get cheated on. It's like, oh, really, nigga? Like, wow. I've never been cheated on, you know? I've never cheated on any of my partners. I know a lot of Japanese people who have never cheated. I mean, some may have been cheated on, but it's really no different from anywhere in the fucking world. Okay, let's just continue.
Even Tokyo standard, Shibuya and Shinjuku is the most flashy, like super young, it's very one-sided.
Degenerate ass behavior.
Viewers can easily cherry pick those controversial answers for views and contents, you know.
Exactly.
And then people take those videos seriously and then think,
oh, Japan is like that. Oh, that's horrible.
Girl,
really believe that way. And
talk your shit.
because street interviews really do well nowadays.
Because people are fucking stupid.
His channel is like million subscribers, a million views and stuff like that. So many other Japanese people started street interview channels, you know.
Exactly. I'm looking down on y'all Japanese people who do that shit. If you're Japanese and you're doing that shit to your own people, you should be ashamed of your damn self. For real. Alright? You ain't doing a service to us. Only damn profiting off of our people making them look bad. You should be ashamed of your damn self. You know what I'm saying?
No, when I started watching YouTube, street interviewers in Japan are only Nobita, Yuta, Ask Japanese, and Asian Boss ka. Asian Boss mo. At that time, I thought it was cool, especially Ask Japanese. Recently, so many people started street interviews, right? For views, purely for views. They are becoming a little more extreme. You know?
Yeah.
Does body counts? Cheating in Japan. It's becoming a little more biased.
When it involves like something sexual, you know what I mean? That shit is annoying as shit. You making contents for fucking weebs, yo. For weebs and damn fetishizers and just fucking weirdos. Like, why do you appeal to them? I would never make content to kiss ass to people who look down on my people type shit. It really fucking bothers me, yo. Because like I understand the dynamic of like how certain people view other people. So it's just like, god damn. I don't know, man. That shit just really upsets me, to be honest.
I heard cheating is common in Japan. Oh my gosh, that question again. Cheating do happen. That's happening in Japan.
Everywhere.
I don't deny that. But there are so many people who don't want to commit cheating, prostitution, that kind of nasty stuff. Simply sad, I think. This is something I want to say. Especially those street interviews, right? Asking around very controversial topics to Japanese people, young Japanese people who are hanging out in an area that
is a bunch of degenerates.
Like Shibuya, those places, and asking around if they have cheated on someone. Yeah, of course, you are there to get that type of opinions, right? And those are the ones who take cheating lightly enough to talk about it
Exactly.
in front of the camera. And then they pick up those specific type of Japanese men and women
Degenerates.
and then say, this is Japanese opinion.
Like, say for example, I go to, I don't know, Wall Street. Nah, Wall Street is corrupt. I don't know. Where isn't corrupt in the U.S.? Let me think least corrupt, okay? Let's say I go to Silicon Valley. I don't fucking know. A place where it's just good peoples. Okay, let's say the majority are good peoples, right? And I go up to each person and I ask them, have you ever cheated, right? Let's say I ask 10 people. I'll probably get like maybe 5 people might say, yeah, I have, when I was young, when I was in college, I don't know. Let's say I now go to Las Vegas, on the Strip, the city of sin. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I guarantee you I will get a lot more fucking people who have cheated. Why? Because it's Vegas, right? Same thing. I mean, it doesn't really, it's not like the scale is a bit different when it comes to like Vegas, but you saw motherfucking Shibuya Halloween a couple years ago. Japanese people were going crazy, flipping fucking trucks and shit, doing some dumbass shit. Why? Because it's a degenerate ass place. That's why most responsible adult who are out of that shit, you know, that was some fucking kid shit. We don't fucking go to Shibuya anymore. We don't hang around there.
As I was saying, they are picking up a small percentage of negative people, Japanese people, and portraying as that's Japanese people. If you have enough compassion, I think you would understand. But I want you to think about this. If you are a foreigner living in Japan, you are already having so many frustrations. Like getting visa is really hard for you. You must be visiting the immigration office every single year or 3 years. And it's really hard to get a visa. You see those restaurants and shops that say no foreigners, even though you are doing everything right, working in Japan, taxing in Japan, being kind to Japanese people. But this, I don't know, American YouTuber, they are asking around that type of gaijin in like Shibuya and Roppongi, and those gaijins are like, oh, you know, Japanese people are so easy. You don't have to follow their manners. You don't have to learn the language and culture.
Who the fuck said that? I'ma beat your ass.
You don't have to respect them. Just use the foreigner card, make it look like all the foreigners, many foreigners in Japan are like that.
The gaijin
you
card.
wouldn't feel good about it. It doesn't really make anything better about your life, the reputation of you as a foreigner.
That is a case of entitled ass foreigner, bitch ass behavior. That's what that is. Okay. Do I pull the gaijin card? Fuck no, because I'm not a. I look like a foreigner, but I'm not. Okay. So any opportunity I have, okay, go to be like, excuse me, I'll be like, 大丈夫ですよ。俺、日本語話せるから。全然大丈夫。俺、日本人だから。And they'd be like, 日本語めっちゃ上手ですね。I'm like, duh, nigga, because I'm Japanese. But yeah, I don't pull the damn gaijin card. I will use that shit sometimes, but not in a way to exploit. It's more so like when like tax season come around or some shit, or I got like some documents I gotta handle, and my kanji isn't perfect. So I'll be like, 俺ちょっと日本語下手くそだから、ひらがなで大丈夫ですか? And you're like, 大丈夫です. I'm like, ありがとうございます。ちょっと時間かかる. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you can, don't use the gaijin card. Like, to act dumb as shit. Use it in certain situations where it's kind of like, oh, you know what? Like, I really, like, I don't want to, like, trouble you, so let me, like, for example, like, yo, you want me to sign these documents? I don't want to hold your ass up, right? There's a long-ass line behind me. Let me take my slow writing skills to the side. And can I have some time? You know, that's how you properly use it, if you really have to, okay? But don't use it as an excuse to act like a dumbass.
In Japan might get worse even. You will be mad, right? And that is what I am dealing with right now. As a Japanese woman, especially Japanese women, right? I mean, maybe I should talk for Japanese men too, but I am a Japanese woman, so representing Japanese women, we already have difficulties. It's hard for us to be taken seriously sometimes because of those JB actresses, those super cute, sexy anime characters and idols.
They're
People
not.
think that all Japanese women must be very easy. As myself, as a YouTuber, it's been hard to be taken seriously, right? Some people don't really take my content seriously and then watching my channel just because Japanese girl. And then once I got married to someone, many people left because they didn't care about content.
Beat their ass.
Something like that. It's already kind of hard to be taken seriously, not as a cute, submissive, easy Japanese girl, but as a grown-up adult woman in general. And then recent YouTubers, right? Especially those street interviewers, focusing on the negative sides of Japanese women doesn't help.
Fuck. I've seen all these people on TikTok. Shame on y'all. Especially if you're Japanese. I gotta say that shit again. Shame on y'all.
About my situation, other women's situation, who are doing everything right. I know. Sometimes it should be discussed, but what is the purpose of those creators by covering those topics? I don't see any bigger purpose.
There isn't a point. It's for profit.
Do you know any JB women as friends? Can you introduce me?
What?
This actually happened in my real life too when I was younger. I mean, this is not like I'm attacking those creators. I think this is a very legit criticism. But yeah, thanks for listening to my TED Talk.
Everything that this creator said, I completely agree with. Much respect, honestly. Ultimately, wherever you go, people are people. You know what I mean? The few answers that you get from these interview videos is not a representation of a whole country. And it's just important, to treat each person as an individual. Some people sleep around, some people are saving until marriage. Some people have cheated, some people haven't. It's not that hard to understand. You can't just take that information and think, oh, I guess some Japanese people do cheat. Not all Japanese people cheat. You know what I mean? The amount of like stupidness that I see in these comments, it just blows my mind. Y'all really need to get off the internet. I don't know. Most of us are just trying to survive. Some of our moral compasses might be a bit off, so you might do some degenerate ass shit, but that's everywhere in the world. Yeah, man, that's about it. You know what I mean? People are people everywhere you go in the world. We're all just trying to survive. Some of us do some dumbass shit. Oh, the fuck well. That's life. If you made it to the end of the video, appreciate y'all being here. You know what I'm saying? Show some love.